Good morning, collective. I hope everybody's having a great day so far. I've tried to start this already about 3 times. I had storage problems and then this and that. So I've already got a read here on the table. I'm just plunging my coffee. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I've already got a reading here. So let's look into it. Holy Spirits, please give us some clear and concise messages. No weapons formed against myself or the collective will prosper. All negative energy will be dissolved into the ether and deemed ineffective, departicularized. Thank you. Just clear messages from the Most High, please, Spirit. Lord Jesus, for the ancestors. Lord Jesus, for the ancestors, for the angels. And my fairies. And my good goblins. Alright, just a minute, I'm just going to put, just let me pause for a moment. Okay, I'm back, sorry. I just wanted to put some sugar. I use coconut sugar in my coffee. I have black coffee. When I'm at home, I do anyway. Black coffee, and I've put some cinnamon in it and some couple of cardamom pods. Just break them and put them in there, and some chili flakes with the coffee. So that's nice. All sorts of good medicinal reasons as well. Okay, so we've got here's our reading. Now we've got, see if I can just leave it there and show you what I've got here. Over here, I'll have to move it as we go. Okay, so we've got the star. We've got the star, and we've got the 7 of Wands. So the star could be Aquarius. It could be but I think what I'm getting here is that this is the collective being the star, and the collective have got, so someone's got their boundaries up. I'm finding that difficult. It's like when I see myself in there, it's as if I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to myself by seeing the video. So it kind of makes me feel like I'm not just talking to the phone, right? Anyway, aside that. This is the collective in the 7 of Wands with the boundaries up, okay? There's somebody here, or is there somebody else with their boundaries up, and somebody here with the 5 of Cups, because the collective have got their boundaries up. So that, and somebody's sad about it. And we've got the 7 of Swords and the Queen of Swords, and we've got Death here. So there's a deception here, right? And we have a Queen of Swords. Could be about a Queen of Swords and a death. This could actually be a real death, or like it's most likely the finish of a situation. But it can be a real death. But anyway, we have a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra here, could be. And we have an Aquarius energy up here, but I just see that as the star, like being the seen as the star. with the you know, boundaries up. And this could be a Queen of Swords, so it could be an air sign. But there's a deception here with somebody. Oh, this is almost like somebody pretending they're feeling sad. I just got that's the deception. But this is over. I hope you can hear me all right. For some reason I was just thinking you couldn't hear me. I've just got to check to see if I turn the stove off. I'm glad I thought of that then, because it was on. Anyway, well, this is like a deception is over. Somebody's seeing something for what it is, and that's why they're sad. Somebody's seeing something for what it is, and they're sad about it, and because the collective have now got their boundaries up. And it's to a Queen of Wands here and a King of Wands. The King of Wands is in reverse, so he's a tyrant, right? And then we've got the Queen of Wands, and then on top of that, we've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. So this could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Female, I was going to say female, but I was going to say feminine energy. Doesn't necessarily have to be male or female. It's just the feminine energy, but this person's not very motherly here. So it's just like three, I think it's three energies, or is it just two? Like this Queen of Cups in reverse could be the Queen of Wands. You know, like on the front they're showing themselves as a Queen of Wands, which is, you know, like somebody, and she's up on a throne, and she's you know, like having a mask on basically, but she's really a Queen of Cups. Like, you know, she's trying to stand up as, you know, this fiery, strong energy, but really she's like over emotional, and she's in the Queen of Cups in reverse, over emotional and not very loving, very selfish energy. And this is with a King of Wands in reverse who's a tyrant energy. So the two energies together. This is like a self-righteous energy here. The Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups, I feel, is the same person. Over-emotional, you know, over-emotional about their passions. Over-emotional about their passions. You know, like, and dramatic and over-explosive and fiery, and you know, so the feminine Queen of Wands is all fiery and in their emotions and irrational, like, and the King of Wands is in reverse, who's like a tyrant. You know what I mean? The two together is just like, fuck, right? And then we got the Knight of Swords. So this is, these two energies could be coming towards the collective. Yeah. Quickly. Well, this could be police, you know. Really? This could be police coming to expose these two energies. So it could be an Aquarius or a Gemini or a Libra coming towards the collective. Or this is the collective moving quickly and exposing these two energies. You know, like police moving in fast, like it's giving me on those two energies. The tyrant and the, I don't know what to call it, like he's the tyrant, and she's like, like if I had all day to describe this energy, she's pretty predictable, really. And always bound down to the tyrant, you know what I mean? That sort of sickening sort of energy. Like sucking up someone's ass sort of thing. Codependent. Probably needed a little bit more chili. Anyway, so yeah. So they're coming, so the collective are exposing these two. The collective's moving to see a third-party situation and exposing a third-party situation working in the Eight of Pentacles here. Bringing truth to a situation with the Ace of Swords, the exposure of the Sun. Something's been seen in a group, like, this could be a family group, it could be some sort of coven group, any kind of group of people that get together in the same space, right, and do shit. And this one's like working, this is like plotting, like a group of people plotting for some sort of outcome. So there's some truth coming out about this, about a work situation. This is a work situation. So this could be the end of the deception for a Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is the Queen of Swords here is, the star here with the boundaries up. Like, because she's firm in her conviction and just has to stand her ground. Yeah, and so somebody here, the deception is coming from somebody here who's sorrowful about the collective having their boundary up, and they want to end this situation. They want to end this situation, so it could be this two here, the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. This could be a third-party situation, or I feel like for some it'll be the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands are the same person. Just take it as it resonates, right? Knight of Swords. So yeah, this could be the collective coming in and bringing the truth. We've got the Archangel Michael's sword of truth here with the Sun, right? This is truth and exposure, no doubt about it. Oh. Yeah. And then I'm just not trying to unpack the cards in the spread. We've got the Magician here, and then clarified with the Nine of Wands. So this is like, and there's no collaboration here, this is single-handed. I'm saying single-handed, we've got the Lovers in reverse. So this is doing something single-handedly, alchemizing. So this Magician here, alchemizing and exposing 9 different energies, or 9 different collaborations. Wow. The Lovers in reverse. The exposing the so-called collaborations, like this is like I'm getting like fake collaborations. I don't know what that means. This could be groups or fake contracts. This is fake contracts. So, with the Nine of Wands, I'm getting the 9 times something being exposed. That something, there was false, that 9 false contracts. I don't know what this is, who this is significant to, but, you know, when I think about it, So this is the truth coming out about these false contracts. But we have the 5, and then we have the 5 of Swords here. Alright. This is jealousy, and it's straight away I've got corruption. Thank you, Spirit. I got corruption there, coming straight up, and then hang on, put my hands full here, because then we've got the 3 of Swords. So look at them two together, you know. Look at the vibe of that. It looks like an outright war, right? It looks barbaric. It looks medieval. Yeah. So yeah, you see these 2 cards together like that. Overlap them, you know. It's something that is being seen. I just heard hidden war. A hidden war. A hidden battle. A battle that nobody knows about. Wow. Take it as it resonates, right? Now, from that heartbreak after this battle with war with knives and swords, like literal, and you know, like because we've got the devil here. I mean, look at these 3 cards together. Oh my God. And then we've got the 4 of Swords in reverse, which just means it's not over. Look, this shit. Look. Look at that, and all this blood spilled. Look at how that looks. Look at the vibe. Look at it. What does that tell you? That's a real physical war, right? That's so hot. This is a real physical battle. And we've got, this isn't over with the 4 of Swords. Somebody's holding back. A Knight of Wands. Didn't that sound like that? This is not over because somebody's holding back a 9 of Wands. With this devil energy. Yeah, this is holding back somebody's love too, right? And there's something not over. Somebody's still doing this. Holding back a Knight of Wands. It's not over. There's still a fight. About sovereignty. The collective's 9 of Pentacles. This is what this is. Yeah, the collective 9 of Pentacles. This is, you know, like community sovereignty or cultural sovereignty, you know, or like a place sovereign. This is to do with like refugees and things. I think that was coming out yesterday. Misplaced people because of this destruction, devil wars. But the collective is able to sit in the Nine of Pentacles. Unbothered, right? Because they've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. You know, this is like, you know, like regret and all that kind of thing, and, you know, misery and stuff, but this is in reverse. And this is 9-9 too, so that all that death is done, right? All that battle is done, and there's something to move on from here. And then because we've got the Wheel of Fortune here and the Chariot. So this is thank you, Spirit. This is the Chariot here. Now, this is interesting because the download I got the other day was the Merkaba, and it was the four, you know, like the four faces, and the wings on all sides. So the four faces, and, you know, like it's being able to move in any direction, any of the four winds. You can, it's like when you get to a level of understanding or enlightenment, you know, like that's the Merkaba, is that perfect balance. I spoke about this yesterday, having the face of man at the front, and then you have the lion and the ox and the eagle, right? So if one embodies the attributes of each one of those faces, then that is an enlightened level. So this is what the collective are moving into. The Chariot, and I think the Merkaba is the chariot, right? It's the vessel, yeah, of what one embodies, right? And the symbol is, you know, you have to have a look at it online, you know, like Google the Merkaba, and you'll see the symbol and the three-dimensional, because this is talking three-dimensional material. Yeah, what makes up to be in the material, complete balance, like Jesus, right? Jesus was completely balanced in his ascensions, you know, and this is the ascension, like the resurrection. Once you get to that level, well, like, you know, when he like reborn, you know. After going through all these trials here, there is a closer to home type story going on here as well. You know, like on small scale, because I was just talking large scale there, but I mean on the small scale. So we have, I'll actually pull some cards on, like, I'll pull some Kipper actually, and we can see who might be who. Okay, let's see who's the star on this bill. We have a rich girl. That's pretty cool, playing the harp. That's what the vibe is. Somebody's so sad about the boundaries, because the collective here are not going to lower the standards. When somebody's sad about this, 5 of Cups. Hang on. 5 of Cups. Five of Cups. Who's in the 5 of Cups? Somebody's ill. Somebody is not well. They're in regret. They're not well. It's like they're sick about it, you know. Somebody's sick about The collective being in, you know, that sovereign energy, the Nine of Pentacles energy, playing a harp, just chilling. What's this deception, Spirit? Seven of Swords. Oh, the deception is a good lord. There's a deception on who. This could be somebody pretending to be a good person. Queen of Swords. Who's the Queen of Swords? Queen of Swords, Spirit. Hope. Oh. This is, yeah, okay, so this is somebody pretending. It's like somebody pretending to be good on the outside, but they're actually saying on the inside, I hope you know, pass away. Yeah. Or somebody wants to. Or that's the deception. You know, like, take it as it resonates. Somebody is, it's yeah, like somebody's here, like wishing actual death on the collective. That's spell work, right? Start speaking that sort of shit out, you know? I dissolve any negative energy projections, please, Holy Spirit. Dissolve it in the ether and deem it ineffective. This energy projection of death. Dissolve it. Ineffective. Thank you, Spirit. And yeah, so this is this Queen of Swords. I said Queen of Swords, but this is the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Swords is the collective, and the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, which I feel is the same person, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and the King of Wands in reverse are both very arrogant energies, arrogant and selfish. And it looks like the collective is moving quickly and exposing whatever the fuck. Exposing this with the truth here, with this, you know, the Ace of Swords and this Sun, this third party with the Three of Cups, working together, the Eight of Pentacles, to end a Knight of Wands. But they didn't, because we got the Four of Wands here. It didn't work. Four of Wands is in the reverse, so it's not over. Somebody's holding back with the Four of Pentacles. Somebody's holding back doing this Five of Swords, Three of Swords, Devil energy. Somebody's holding back. Well, I think that's a good idea, right? Holding back that devil energy, holding back the battle. Well, you know, like, not the battle within, this is like a physical battle. Well, of course, we've got the inner battle as well, and that's how this outside physical battle is evolved from that, right? It's a battle for sovereignty. This is the battle for sovereignty. This is on the large scale, right? As well as on a personal level. It all happens at the same time. Time's relative. Knight of Wands, please, Spirit. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Dead. Oh, I just said, I'm sorry, like, I'm not wishing this on anyone. I'm not saying this, but you heard me. I'm not going to say it again, but look. And there's all this blood here on the table, right? And I said someone was over here doing wishing D-E-H-T, you can't spell it, D-E-A-T-H, wishing it. That's the truth here of these energies. Groups, I said energies, groups, there's 3, but there was 9 like endings. This could be end of contract, because that's what I was saying before, right? Like a contract, there's a contract going on. The ending of 9 contracts, there was blood, there was, yeah, okay, contracts. This is on the physical, actual contracts on somebody's life, but this is also like business contracts. Take it as it resonates. Nine of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Actually, who's the Magician here? Who's the Magician, Spirit? Who's the Magician? Holy Spirit, Holy Ancestors. Who's the Magician? A rich man. Somebody trying to pull the strings in the background, right? This rich man's been coming up a lot. Somebody who's trying to pull the strings and get the wheel to turn in their direction. This is the Magician in the background. The the contracts, right? It's contracts in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. It's contracts in reverse. So on all levels, right? This is happening. So this man, this rich man, he's on the large scale, right? Causing these battles with people that live in sovereignty. You know, their loyalties are joining together here. We have the Nine of Swords is these battles that have taken place that has created this passion for this sovereign state, sovereign way of life. And we've got the Knight of Wands here, and then the funeral. You know, after the devil. So there's losses, a lot of losses that have happened. We've got 9-9. This is the end of the cycle, right? And then we've got the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune, and that's 7 and 10. The 10 is the Wheel of Fortune, so that's sort of like the end of the cycle. We've got the 7 of the Chariot is the 7. Is it, yeah, so there's no regret here. These 9 swords are also the lessons learned to actually get to that sovereign state. This is personal as well as on large scale. So we have a king. So on a personal level, we have a rich man here. So like, you know, a man of a house perhaps, battling with somebody in that house. A false person. This energy is a false person. So this is on, like, you know, like I was saying, the large scale, as well as on a small scale, you know, like a family setting, or, you know, like clubhouse setting. I said clubhouse. I'm channeling, right? Don't shoot the messenger. The Knight of Wands, it can be, and the horse here, you know, that can be a motorcycle. Holding back. Sovereignty. Could be something to do with, I don't want to say it, you know, clubs, right? That's what the Chariot is giving me here, and this Knight of Wands is giving me motorcycles, and like this one holding the wheels, like somebody's holding the wheels of the motorcycle, you know? Somebody's holding the wheels, the movement. Somebody's holding the Wheel of Fortune. Shit, I don't know who this is for, but you know, it is what it is. I'm just getting what's coming to me, right? Who's this false person, Spirit? Small child. Something about somebody's child being a false person, or somebody's childish being a false person. Somebody's being childish. Well, this is like some sort of mystery scenario around the identity of this child being a false person. The identity of the child. False person. Who's the child? Expectation. Somebody's expecting. Somebody's expecting somebody to be false. Somebody's expecting somebody to be false. It could be the rich man would be expected to lie about a child. Because the false person is sitting here in between the child and the rich man. The expectation is below the child, so the expectation is below the child, I just said, right? So this rich man didn't expect this child. They see him as a false person because they didn't expect, you know, it's like being veiled of, you know, like we can say a physical identity, like a birth certificate, right? But it turns out that that's not correct, right? But what I'm getting here is like the identity in the spirit, right? It's sort of like being a deceptive, because, you know, like readers, you know, right? You feel the feel, you feel the energy, and you read from the energy, right? So it's like you can't fake that, right? Like, well, you can, but it's like you know, like the time machine thing. If you go back in time and then having to go back and fix it, you know what I mean? Like people go back and fix it, and it's like, oh no, you can't. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of something like that. Going back in time and oh wow. Okay, so we're going back in time. Going back in time to fix it. Right the wrongs. What is the expectation, Spirit? Righting the wrongs, I'm saying, right? Oh, of somebody who was not a good person. Feminine energy was not good to this child. We've got occupation at the bottom of the deck. The good, yeah, okay, so yeah, somebody was not good to this child. This is also giving me false allegations. This lady in reverse has deceived a rich man into having a child. They're expecting. So that's for somebody. And they could be expecting this being a battle, you know what I mean? A battle for sovereignty is coming out though. So, this is a battle for sovereignty. Somebody who married for money, had a child, and like, you know, like had all these expectations on them to be a certain way. And they're trapped. They're trapped in a relationship here. Trapped with a false king of, rich man. This King of Wands here in reverse. That makes sense, right? Who's the Knight of Wands? And who's a lot of money. There's a lot of money involved in somebody passing away. Somebody's holding back a lot of money from somebody who's passed away. That's what the holding back is here. Wow. And that's the devil energy. And the battle is over money, over somebody who's passed away. Somebody's coming in. This. Yeah. And so this scenario here is the male was coming out as a false person, or somebody's saying that somebody wasn't part of their family, so then they didn't. So this is a battle over an inheritance, and somebody here is this bad lady in reverse. A bad lady, like you know, this lady here with ill intent. It's like taking the identity, or like saying that the child wasn't theirs, it was false, and so they're expecting to get the inheritance or something. That's another scenario. But the collective are coming in as a Knight of Swords here. The Knight of Swords, hang on. Court. So this is the police coming in with the truth here about what this group was doing to make money, and it's to do with the small child. Exposing. This has been exposed. Yeah. These lovers in reverse. These lovers in reverse, so many. So this has happened more than once. People marrying for money, you know, like, and taking people out. Or it's definitely a death here with money. Someone holding on to money after somebody's passed. So somebody's, but we've got it here with work as well, exposing a work, a group situation, something going on at work where they're holding back money, and holding back money after somebody passing. Somebody's doing that. Yeah. What's the Three of Swords here? Three of Swords. A legal matter. So there's a legal matter going on. This is a battle in court. This is a battle in court. About the identity of the child. Another scenario here. There's been, yeah, and the rich man here in this case, so this is another story again. The rich man in this case is in the upright, but he's coming out as a false person here. with the child, being that it's like confused as to whether of the identity of this child with a good lady, but the good lady's in reverse, right? So it shows us in plain sight that this is the energy that is not in the upright. Now they may be, it's something to do with the identity of this child. Can you see? See? So here we've got the lady in reverse, and over here the man's in the upright. So that gives us an indication of who is in the upright. You understand? Who's the false person in this scenario? Because the cards show us. You know, that this person's lying. They're in reverse. They're not in the upright, so they're false. I think the rich man's seeing this as a false person here. Something to do with this child on a death. Or somebody saying that's not their child, so therefore they don't deserve to get this inheritance because they're not blood. This is another scenario. Blood, because we've got a lot of blood here on the table as well. Blood relative, I heard. This is a blood relative, and a blood relative that has passed away. To whoever resonates, right? 9 of Pentacles. Clarify the 9 of Pentacles, please, Spirit. We have a meeting. 9 of Swords. So there's a meeting after somebody's passed away. It could be at the funeral. A journey. There's no regret here. There's no regret at this funeral. I don't know whose story this is, but yeah, look, grief in reverse. People are not grieving at this funeral. That's sad. Chariot. His thoughts. So the Chariot is often the police. This is an investigator, and we're getting his thoughts. So this is an investigator looking at what's going on at this funeral and seeing there was no remorse at this funeral. People obviously didn't play their part very well, did they? Damn. What have we got here? This is crazy, right? I'm just going to pour some more coffee for that. Wheel of Fortune. So, this could be, yeah, because it's for the Wheel of Fortune. This is a lot of money from an inheritance, and it's a Wheel of Fortune. That's what this is about. Uh-oh, I just seen a mouse go past. Must be because the weather's starting to get warmer, or why are they coming out? I don't know. What is the Wheel of Fortune, please, Spirit? A pleasant letter. So it seems we've got the 9 of Pentacles here, collective. I feel that it could be like the police coming on a journey to give some sort of news at this meeting, and it is good news. There's good news here, and it's coming through an official. Oh, it wasn't a mouse, it's a moth. Transformation. He's going, because I said it only in the corner of my eye, and the moth's just going backwards and forwards. He's probably trying to find his way out. Would you like me to help you? Just a minute. Come on. Come on, this way. Come on, moth. Sorry. I'm just going to let the moth out. Where did he go? Oh, I don't know. Sorry, anyway, I've opened the door so he can fly out if he finds his way. Okay, so yeah, so there's some sort of message coming here for the collective, whoever you may be. You may be the small child, but somebody here's getting good news about sovereignty, about being independent. And it's there's definitely a chariot here with his thoughts. Somebody's journeying to bring good news on a wheel of fortune. So this is the wheel of fortune going in the collective's favour. How cool. After all this, whatever the fuck it is, right? So that's good news. Okay, so how are we going for time? It just said 50-50. How are we going for time? 50-50. Okay. See if we get some zodiac signs and who this is about. Who's all this story about here, please, Spirit? Have we got any indications of who we got here? We have a brother is involved. A brother is here. Holy Spirit, who else is here? Spirit. Oh, a friend. I'm just going to put friend out here. Oh, it could be a brother's friend involved in this. But it looks like there was even an unaliving, you know. Sister. We've got a brother and a sister. A brother, a sister, and a friend. Or it could be a brother's friend. Who else is here, Spirit? It's a love interest, Spirit said. Brother's friend is a love interest, Spirit just said. Brother's friend or was a love interest at work. Okay, at work. A Libra. This could also be, it could be a Libra here. Or this, because it's a legal situation, could be a justice. It could be the justice system. Yes, I believe so. We have corruption. But we've got blackmail in reverse. So this is like exposing blackmail. Like stopping blackmail. Because it's in reverse. With the Crimes Commission here and the Libra, that's, you know, the balance of power, right? It's something to do with a brother's friend, and a brother's friend is or was a love interest at work. Somebody's was yeah, and somebody was trying to blackmail, but this has been exposed. Somebody's been exposed for attempted blackmail. It's not even blackmail. It's like attempted blackmail. And it's a love interest that somebody was having at work with somebody's sister, a friend of a brother, having an affair, I'm hearing, or having because it's coming out as love interest. But that's all I've got in these cards, right? A brother, a friend of a brother, had a love interest in the brother's sister at work, and somebody's been exposed for that. Brother's friend having an affair with somebody's sister at work, and somebody tried to blackmail, but it's been exposed by the Crimes Commission. Like, it's that big. Crimes Commission, Libra, sister. We've got sister here. Somebody's sister just popped out again and threw itself on the floor. She threw herself on the floor. Oh, what? That's what I just got here, right? Like, she threw herself on the floor. You see how that card came out and threw itself on the floor? That was significant. Like, almost like a begging type feel. I'm sorry, but I didn't get a very nice vision then. Somebody threw themselves on the floor like this is loving. I don't want to see that spirit. Put it away. Oh no. Yeah. Somebody like threw themselves out. Like threw themselves on the floor. Like for money. But this has been exposed. Blackmail in reverse. If somebody was blackmailing somebody for money by throwing themselves on the floor. You know what I mean? Like going and doing some sort of activity and then, you know, like throwing themselves at somebody and then blackmailing them. You know? Like, I don't know, maybe, you know, making out they're being raped, that sort of thing. But they actually threw themselves out there on the floor, like, come and get me sort of shit. Sorry, I didn't want to see any of that. Anyway, shit. Anybody else here, Spirit? A coven. Didn't I say that there was a group of people and, you know, like it is a... Wow. Oh my God. Alright. There was emphasis on motorcycles here. Who else is here, Spirit? Oh dear. Oh dear, the police is here. CCC corruption. But then we have the good and the bad here. We have a Sagittarius. And that's what giving that Knight of Wands is giving me that Sagittarius energy as well, is passing away. What? Somebody who held back money, this is their karma. Somebody's passing away. This is their karma for holding something back here, holding back money, a lot of money. Somebody holding back a lot of money. Put someone in their grave. Or it's over. And, with this meeting here, with this coming out into the open, this is the, wow. Is making somebody independent. This whole scenario, this journey. The collective don't have any regrets in this. They're sitting in the Wheel of Fortune here. The opposition has ended. The collective are getting good news. And it's a 7. It's like after the 7 days the earth was born, right? The 7 days it took for God to create the earth. And all the people and animals and shit on it. It's like they're, you know, complete. It's complete with the Wheel of Fortune here. We have a Pisces. Pisces and Aries. And a friend that's passed away. A Pisces, an Aries, and a friend that has passed away, this story, that are here telling the story. A Pisces, an Aries, and a friend that has passed away. And didn't I say here we had all this blood and swords and everything all over the table here? Okay. We're going to get some advice here from our angels and our demons. Okay, and then we'll close up. Holy angels, holy angels, holy angels, holy angels. Advice, please, for the collective. Hayal. Oh, I like the image. I haven't got my glasses on. I can't see it very well, but I can just see the angel over this like young mum. She's got a little baby in her lap, and she's like looking off, like with a longing look on her. Look at her looking out, but she's looking to spirit, and she's got the angels behind her. She's got this little independent energy here. It's being responsible for, and this is actually working with spirit to be guided in that. It says here, you have the strength of iron. You will score victory over your challenges. My goodness, that is a strength right there, right? Yeah, because this is saying spirit is with you, right? See her looking, and spirit over her shoulder, and the child, that nurturing spirit energy. Manakil, we have. Manakil. Got his hands out. Healing hands here, see? See, he's got that angel's got their hand out, and it's got all that red energy around it. That's the healing hands of Manakil, is a healer. Contain your anger today, and don't get worked up. It's not a big deal anyway. So that was for somebody. It's like going, don't, she always got her hand out saying, don't worry about it. Take my hand. Let it be, let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be. A beautiful song. Like a bell, like a bell. Like a bell. There's our angel. It says, could you make a shift? Yes. Do some soul searching to see if you're on the right path. So this is really looking at what you got going on here. And you know, like what this is about, like what we want to manifest. So this is about being in the now, and really being aware of what we are actually putting out there, what we're manifesting, right? At the bottom of the deck here we've got Vahua. See, it's like a cherub there with an arrow, and it's got a little weird bird mask on. It says, now is the time to expand your consciousness. So yes, we're at a time, really opening up here. Spend today in thoughtful meditation. Thank you, Spirit. So take heed, meditate on this. Okay, What have our demons got to say? What have our demons got to say? Balak. He's a knight on a mounted horse. It says, ballet brings love and music. That sounds good. Focus your mind on the calculations of your heart and stop wasting time. Thank you. Okay, so some of us here need to because this one was meditating, right? And this is the focus on what that is we're meditating on. Calculations of your heart. Mind on the calculations of your heart. What is in the heart? So working on what comes from the heart is what we're talking about. Aureus. Astrology brings important information. Now that's interesting because I was focusing on astrology this morning. Study your natal chart and the astrological connections with those around you. Yeah, okay. Spirit, I think I was having a conversation with somebody just about this the other day. And then at the bottom of the deck we've got Forus. Forus? That looked like strength. He's a strong man. Maintaining your health leads to long life. Today you should seek out healthy physical activity. Yep, so get out there and do that. Aside from all this other what's going on here, there's no need to be doing anything about this situation because it's, God's dealing with whatever you got going on. So there will be some messages. There will be messages coming. For whatever this scenario is about, there'll be all different scenarios for different people, but it all holds the same energy, right? Yeah. So take it as it resonates, and I'm going to go now, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye-bye.